Alright, I'm ready. I believe that you can compare the process of reaching a goal to climbing a mountain to reach the peak. At first, when you go up the mountain and look towards the peak, it may seem like you're not making any progress. But step by step, little by little, the peak starts to come slightly closer. On your way, there will be obstacles. There will be challenges. You might suffer setbacks. You might even slip and fall. There is no guarantee that you'll ever reach the peak. But if you persevere, if you endure the hardships, get right back up when you fall. What you can guarantee for yourself is an opportunity.
Let's go fight!
A shot to get to the top.
You got it?
Each and every one of us has our own mountains to climb.
No, I was walking on the edge right there.
I've accepted where I am, and I'm nowhere near the top. But I know where I'm going. I've taken the first step, and I'm on my way up. We're all on our way up.
At the F24 in Istanbul, this time a 15k tournament, once more Alex had to survive 3 rounds in the qualifying tournament. He managed to emerge unscathed with 3 straight set victories. Alex's opponent in the first round of the main draw was to be the 23-year-old 6th seed from Germany, Christoph Negrito, who was ranked around 700. Yet another tough draw for Alex in the main draw. He was going to have the biggest win yet of his young pro career if he was going to prove himself worthy of 1 ATP point. This would be Alex's 8th overall attempt to get that first point, the last opportunity coming at the Turkey F23. Perhaps though, this could be his chance to get the 8 ball in and finally break the curse. Late in the evening, the day before the match, Negrito unexpectedly pulled out, and a peer of Alex's, the 18-year-old unranked lucky loser from Turkey, Can Kaya, was to replace him. Here was Alex's chance, not to mention Kaya's. In this unranked battle for the point, neither Kaya nor Alex wanted to give an inch and were ready for a long grind. But after exchanging a few breaks, it was Alex who stayed one step ahead and took the first set 6-4. Can Kaya, though, saw an ATP ranking next to his name in next week's rankings and expressed his thoughts to Alex. Alex had 2 match points at 6-5 on Kaya's serve, but Kaya refused to cave in and eventually got the better of Alex in a 7-3 second set tiebreaker. As set 3 was unveiled, it was Alex who felt the surge of motivation that helped him stop the momentum of Kaya. After 3 hours and 14 minutes of grueling duels from the baseline, Kaya threw in the towel with a double fault on Alex's 5th overall match point to put an end to the merciless drought of ATP points for Alex. It was quite a moment.
Another opportunity. The struggle continues.
One point is great, but now if Alex could get 2, he would bring down the house. The man preventing the house from being brought down was Duja Kekes, the 24-year-old Croat lounging at 1243 in the ATP rankings. Despite getting an early welcome present from Kekes to go down 3-1, Alex did his best to make Kekes dance.
Ja, bra, ska.
But Alex went to the well once too often, and Kekes punished him, taking the first set 6-4. The second set was much an encore to the first, with Alex going down an early 3-1 break, but then regrouping to bring it back to 4-3.
Bra.
Kekes, though, guaranteed that there would be no twist to the plot and sent Alex packing for Sofia 6-4, 6-4.
So Martin, what's the tactic today?
The tactics for the doubles?
Yeah.
So the tactics are, we go out and we win. And that's it.
Sounds simple enough.
Yeah.
I hope it goes that way.
Yeah, hopefully. We see. It's for the first points, you know?
Unfortunately, that's not exactly how it went for Alex and his partner Martina Tanasov, but they were close. Just barely missing out on their first ATP doubles points in a 4-6, 6-2, 10-8 defeat against the Australian duo of Matthew Christopher Romeos and Greg Paulmans. The moment of truth has arrived. How much does one ATP point cost?
Okay, this time around we're just gonna take a look at the number in terms of money that it took for Alex to win just 1 ATP point. The following figures is just going to represent his costs in terms of food.
Come on, get those hops working.
Transportation, hotels, tennis related costs, as well as other miscellaneous costs. So do keep in mind though that these are just the figures for Operation Liftoff since we started it in October of 2016. Before that, there were many other costs that we haven't accounted for.
So after 15 tournaments that I played in Turkey, Greece, and Bulgaria, and 5 main drum singles matches that I've blown away before I got my point, this is how much I invested. So keep in mind again that this is only since we started the channel, but before that I actually played 10 other tournaments in which I was able to qualify for 2 of them and obviously lost in the first round.
And if we take into consideration the total amount of money that he's managed to accumulate over these tournaments, which is, then you get a total of in expenses. And as you can see, that's still quite far from breaking even.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
Definitely.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way.